Okay, we have with us former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Welcome, Madam President. It is being spread on social media in quite a viral way that you allegedly are giving some support to the opposition CDC in terms of both financial and material, 15,000 US dollars and some 1,000 bags of cement for their new headquarters project. Is this information true or not?
Julius, I'm glad you said allegedly. I am here on the farm, been here for 3 days, didn't even know what's going on in the city. But let me say this in response. Those people who put this crap, this nonsense on social media, they must just love my name. They must just love me and can't keep their mouth off me. And what they have just said is damn stupid. Anybody who put that crap out there, I say they are damn stupid. Please repeat it for me and put it just like I say it. Put it there in the media, let everybody hear exactly what it is. Then maybe they will stop these damn lies. Thank you, Julius, for calling me. Please, just tell it. Let everybody hear it well, okay?
Okay, but did they ever reach out? I mean, the CDC, have they ever reached out to you for support also?
Never. No CDC person has reached me on no support. They have no reason to call me for support. I'm busy with my things I do, with my center, things I do with my farm. I'm out of that damn politics. That's why the politics here is so terrible, because it's so sensational. You know, and it just makes people so tired. People want to do the good things for the country. You want to promote the good part of the country. You want to be supportive to all the agencies of government. You want to support the president in everything he does if it's in the interest of the country. And every day somebody come up with some nonsense or the other. It's so doggone sickening. I just wish Liberian people would just get to work. They're so bored with laziness that they can't work.
Okay.
I'm so tired of it. Put it any way you want, put it to you. Just tell it the way it is. Let them know exactly how I feel.
Okay. Thanks so kindly, Madam President.
Yeah, just tell them. I'm working so hard. All they do is creating problems with people, creating tension in the country, trying to divide people when we're trying to promote reconciliation. And they're creating all kinds of things to cause trouble. All right, Julius, you got my answer here. Put it on everywhere you want, put it on. Put it all over the country. Put it on social media. Put it on Facebook. Put it on Instagram. Put it everywhere you want, put it.
Okay, Madam President. Thanks so kindly.
Thank you.
Directly proportional to a ghetto in real life is still on the failure campus. If we go to jail after 7 months, to the state stop us, chronic administrative problems, structural problems. The university problem that we said earlier, it is not importing so-called expertise with other problems. But it's bringing, so like I said, the actions have started. This is just a build process, and the party follow 8 revolutionary directions have all of its mechanisms in place to make sure that my point is the University of Liberia. The actions here today is a reflection that in 7 months, my point have even failed on our own promises. We asked the president the problem to do due diligence on my point promises to the University of Liberia. My point said in her first 100 days, so we're going to make sure the bathroom on the university campus are renovated. We knew that the University of Liberia problem will not be solved in 7 months.
Here are the results for the undergraduate colleges. Total registered, 13,130 candidates. Total absent, 614, or 4.68% of the candidates. The total who turned out, 12,516 candidates, or 95.32% of those registered. The total who passed, 2,807, or 28.32% of the candidates. Total failed, 9,299, or 74.30% of the candidates. Total disqualified or incorrect shading of number, 410, or 3.28% of the candidates.
Not on the campus, but for who? The journalists can go and do their investigation. The office is locked. There is no working activity on the campus. Once the students are having classes. Now to offer issue. Papa is safety. That's my problem.
Tear gas. Students that throwing stone on the police officers.
People that sound more sorry. So, yeah, I guess some salaries are real. The settle, the salary despite it. The point of intelligence that my plan has increased. Few of associates, the project role associating with all. One segment general in the office is now making 2,000 United States dollars. Now, Papa's memo are making 400. That is a debt service to education, a debt service to education. Yeah.
Oh, she's checking 10,000 for Western women living in the
Police here, the commander keep asking for them to move. The tear gas being fired, boss. They have been wiped away by the breeze.
Who are expelled by the
The commander is even asking for the tear for the gun. The police are equally responding. We're soon.
This week. Faculties are setting who waiting on that Mapaya to solve the problem. Mapaya has left the campus, is working for whom and certifying a bureaucrat for America and the bureaucrat in national government. I want to say this to the new party and the sleeping president Joseph Imabwaka. Joseph Imabwaka told the Lagos people in 2023 that upon taking the presidency of this country, this country educational system will not be the same. The health system of this country will not be the same. But today, the University of Liberia, with 8 campuses around, those campuses and institutions are deployed and the security issues on the campuses are terrifying. It is disgusting and unthinkable to see a university that presidential will teach, hereby installing the E in the rescue agenda. The rescue today, we are seeing the E is absent. Wow. 32 million is being budgeted for the University of Liberia. What an insult to the university. All the so-called Joseph Imabwaka refugees. We are angry. And today, having social intellectual this person you see is just the intellectual information section of this today's struggle. After this information session to the journalists and the people of Liberia, we will promise you a catastrophic step baby building. That building that is directly proportional to a ghetto in real life is still on the Kenya campus. If we go to CJ after 7 months, students say suffer chronic administrative problems and structural problems. The university problem that we said earlier is not importing so-called expertise with other problems, but it's bringing the sophisticated administrator of the university like the solve the problem. Today we are not seeing a single input of development in the university campus, all of the premises. That is the last time that made that Mapaya a government boom, a first one of data in the university campus. We are calling having given those counts, we are calling on Dada Mapaya to resign immediately. And today is the last working day, not on the campus of our home. The general can go and do the investigation of office block. There is no working activity on the campus once the students are now resumed classes. Now to offer issue. Papa is saying that that's my problem. And the simple chosen in my workout rescue mission. Settle the 7 month salaries. Their vacation school salaries are real. To settle the salary disparities. A point of intelligence. My plan has increased. Few of associates, the chronic role associating with all. One segment general in the office is now making $2,000. Our properties memo are making 400. That is a disservice to education, a disservice to education. Yeah. She has brought all graduate students from USAID, retired USAID members who are expelled by the warlord President Donald Trump in America to work at the University of Liberia. Why does I 200 members of faculty in the University of Liberia? That is a disservice. And those are reasons, series of reasons that today preparing the faculty members not to come to academic activities. Who does that? How does the one affect the students? Or how does that affect the students? The students are today sitting home, no class. After almost sitting home for the quote-unquote vacation school, a number of the students were denied. Students at home for almost 5 months. Today, there is no activities on campus, academic activities, to guarantee that school will resume this week. Faculties are sitting home and waiting on Dr. Mapaya to solve the problem. Mapaya has left the campus, is working for whom and certifying a bureaucrat for America and the bureaucrat in the national government. I say this to the new party and the sleeping president, Joseph Imabwaka. Joseph Imabwaka told the Liberia people that upon taking the presidency of this country educational system will not be the same. The health system of this country will not be the same. But today, the University of Liberia with 8 campuses around. Those campuses and institutions are deployed and the security issues on the campuses are terrifying. It is disgusting and unthinkable to see a university that presidency will teach. Thereby, he's planning the rescue agenda.
Okay, we have with us former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Welcome, Madam President. It is being spread on social media in quite a viral way that you allegedly are giving some support to the opposition CDC in terms of both financial and material, $15,000 and some 1,000 bags of cement for their new headquarters project. Is this information true or not?
Julius, I'm glad you said allegedly. I am here on the farm. Been here for 3 days. Didn't even know what's going on in the city. But let me say this in response. Those people who put this crap, this nonsense on social media, they must just love my name. They must just love me and can't keep their mouth off me. And what they have just said is damn stupid. Anybody who put that crap out there, I say they are damn stupid. Please repeat it for me and put it just like I say it. Put it there in the media. Let everybody hear exactly what it is. Then maybe they will stop these damn lies. Thank you, Julius, for calling me. Please, just tell it. Let everybody hear it well, okay?
Okay, but did they ever reach out? I mean, the CDC, have they ever reached out to you for support also?
Never. No CDC person has reached me on no support. They have no reason to call me for support. I'm busy with my things I do with my center, things I do with my farm. I'm out of that damn politics. That's why the politics here is so terrible, because it's so sensational. You know, and it just makes people so tired. People want to do the good things for the country. You want to promote the good part of the country. You want to be supportive to all the agencies of government. You want to support the president in everything he does if it's in the interest of the country. And every day somebody come up with some nonsense or the other. It's so doggone sickening. I just wish Liberian people would just get to work. They're so bored with laziness now they can't work.
Okay.
I'm so tired of it. Put it any way you want, put it to you. Just tell it the way it is. Let them know exactly how I feel.
Okay. Thanks so kindly, Madam President.
Yeah, just tell them. I'm working so hard. All they do is creating problems with people, creating tension in the country, trying to divide people when we're trying to promote reconciliation. And they're creating all kinds of things to cause trouble. All right, Julius, you got my answer, yeah. Put it on every way you want, put it on. Put it all over the country. Put it on social media. Put it on Facebook. Put it on Instagram. Put it everywhere you want, put it.
Okay, Madam President. Thanks so kindly.
Thank you.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Liberia. Good morning, Monrovia. Good morning, Painesville. Good morning, Bannersville, Breville, Bensonville, and out of the villes. Good morning, Cox City. Good morning, Tottenberg. Good morning, Rabasport. Just wherever you're listening to us or watching the show from this beautiful Tuesday morning, a pleasant welcome. This is the Today Show right here on Spoon 107.5 with the initial time 11 minutes flipping 8 o'clock. It's a pleasure to welcome you to yet another fascinating edition of the Today Show, live from the heart of the city. And of course, it's time to rise, it's time to shine, and it's time to ride the airwaves with your favorite team here, taking you through. This is the Spoon Breakfast Program. My name is YEKEHZIE ZWUOGBAE, seated here alongside Sylvester Wowie. And together we'll be driving you through until 10 o'clock this morning. So wherever you are and whatever you are doing, welcome to it, and let's have a wonderful time together. We've got a lot on our plate to talk about, because there are a lot of trending national happenings in the country. Ranging from the response of the former president, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, on OKFM, that has to do with reports or allegation of her contributing monies for the headquarters, the construction of the new headquarters of the CDC. The LDA has made drug testing mandatory to all of this for all of its agents, and the process began on yesterday. The president has made some appointments in government, affecting the Ministry of Internal Affairs and other agencies of government, plus a lot more right here. Today we understand that the government, will be breaking ground for the construction of the 2 overpasses along Tottenham Boulevard in Congo Town. And the ceremony will be held at the ministerial complex. That's the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf Ministerial Complex. So we've got a lot to talk about. Some very pathetic but interesting stories from outside Liberia, and of course we'll be cutting across Liberia to speak with various correspondents to tell us more about those developments. So in Nimba County, we are getting a report that 48-year-old man reportedly raped an 8-month-old baby in district number 8, Nimba County. Also, a man allegedly, had sexual intercourse with a chicken. Can you imagine? I know that's very, very unbelievable, but that's a report we are getting from Nimba County, PA, specifically. And PA is in district number 7, Nimba County, where Musa Bedete is representative. So we get a report that a man reportedly had sexual intercourse with a chicken. For what reason? Well, we'll be hearing details from our correspondent there in Nimba County. And also in Bapuru County, on social media of recent, there's this video where a lady was tied up. Yes, she was tied up by local traditional authorities. And according to the report, she was tied up for refusing to clean the town square in Bapuru County. The town square is usually, women in the area are usually tasked with the responsibility of cleaning the town square there in Bapuru County. And this lady was reportedly, instructed to clean the town square, and she refused. And that is why, reportedly, she was tied up on the orders of local traditional authorities. So we speak to our Bapuru County correspondent, Solomon Tepla, to give us more information about that. So that there are just a lot of trending happenings in the country that we'll be going through. But I have here with me Sylvester Wowie. Sylvester is not on camera because we have some technical issues. But Sylvester, good morning and welcome to the show.
Mr. Good morning, YEKEHZIE, and good morning to the many listeners on our voices this morning across the country.
All right.
It's outside of Liberia.
It's good having you on.
Yes, it's a pleasure, YEKEHZIE, to be here again. After a brief break, I've been absent like a week or two due to illness, but thank God I'm back on my feet and running.
Okay, so folks, that's it. We would like to say welcome to all of you viewing us live on Spoon. We'd like to say welcome. That is on Spoon TV. John B. Moba is watching us live. Philip Bala is watching us live. Abdul J. Koroman is watching us live from Libya. Eric Kamara is watching us live and says congratulations. JNB and Salmon Ball Bide is watching us live. James Agogo is watching us live and says, good morning. Augustine Semine Men is watching us live this morning, and thanks for following the show. William W. Wulu is watching us live. Milton Yason is watching us live. James F.D. Tape Jr. is watching us live. William Bay is watching us live. Yep. Tumete Fala is watching us live here this morning. Thanks for joining us. Emmanuel Foucault Tuwe is watching us live. John Olano Chie Jr. is watching us live from Lagos, Nigeria. Uptown Nick Jedo is watching us live and says, good morning, family. Thanks for joining us. Obile Fifth Power is watching us live. And good morning to all of you watching us live. Eddie Williams is watching live. Abraham Knight is watching live. Eric McGill, one of our religious followers, is watching us live. Thanks for following this morning. Keep commenting as we go on with the show. We keep on, pinning your comments on the stream. My own friend and brother, ZWUOGBAE, is watching us live. And he says today is his birthday. Okay. Evanson, happy birthday to you, and I wish you copious of years in return as you celebrate your birthday today. Happy birthday, and wishing you more prosperous years to come. That's my own friend and brother, Evanson ZWUOGBAE. And I'd like to welcome into the country from the United States of America, Mr. Abraham Deyuga. He arrived in Liberia over the weekend at the via the Roberts International Airport, and he's the CEO of Nayide Goma Incorporated. He's a business tycoon, a Liberian business tycoon, and he's here for a visit and to observe the business climate for the purpose of future investment into the country. So CEO Abraham Deyuga, welcome, and wish you a better stay right here in Liberia. So folks, we'd like to begin the show by cutting across Liberia to speak with our correspondents, and we will begin with Nimba County, where there are a lot of very, very interesting happenings that we want to bring to your attention. Like I say, a 48-year-old man has been accused of raping an 8-month-old baby, suicide. And in that same Nimba County, a man has been accused of, having sexual intercourse with a chicken. Yeah, a chicken. Yeah, so let's try to speak with Victor Cooper this morning from Nimba County to tell us, give us details about these developments. Victor is our Upper Nimba County correspondent. Victor is now on the line. Victor, good morning and welcome to the Today Show here on Spawn 107.5.
So a pleasant good morning, YEKEHZIE. Good morning to you this morning. A good morning to everyone. And my apology to Lorena for not having me yesterday. But good morning to Liberia this morning.
Okay, good morning and welcome. It's a pleasure having you on this morning from Gompa City, Nimba County. So first to tell us how is Nimba? How's the atmosphere? No, I was there yesterday. Unfortunately, I came on a very, very secretive mission, so I couldn't tell you that I was there. But I was there yesterday. But yeah, tell us, how is Nimba? I left the place good though.
Yeah, even though you did not go everywhere, so Nimba is okay.
Yeah, Gompa specifically.
The atmosphere is cool here for now, and we have this friendly weather this morning. Even though we have entered September, where we're not experiencing a kind of hard rain, but we're into it, and Nimba is doing better this morning.
Okay, that's good to hear. But I don't think Nimba County is doing too better. when we are hearing allegation of a 48-year-old man allegedly raping an 8-month-old baby. You want to bring us up to speed with this development?
No problem, though. You said it. On the other side, it might not doing better, but other people too always survive. In the matter of the case is people will be crying, people will be jubilating. So these things across the life.
Yeah.
So you're right. YEKEHZIE, it is true. A man believed to be in his 48 alleged rape an 8-month-old baby in Bankway, Secretary Region District number 7. So, following details of this story, the entire episode happened on the 24th of August 2025. So, it happened. Those children, they are twins. One is a male, and the other one is a female. According to the report, the guy is identified as Otis. One Otis Yebo. Otis Yebo. His age is 48. So those children, they are twins, like I said earlier. So one person was circumcised. The male was circumcised by the parents in the town. So that August 24th night, they were all celebrating. So they left out. They were around 11 to 12, and the other female, who is the 8-month-old one, who allegedly raped, was sleeping on the lap of her mother. So her mother took her inside to the grandmother to sleep by her until they can come to bed. So, according to the information, the grandmother was in a little alcohol and she was not paying attention. So, whether she didn't know whether they already laid somebody by her then when she was lying down. So, while everyone were outside, the Ote Yeboga, he's an uncle to the child that he raped. So, he allegedly went into the house, in the room where they placed the baby, and abused the child allegedly. So, report video footage we are seeing in totally.
So the child was lying by the grandmother. According to you, the grandmother was kind of intoxicated, and she went to sleep. She did not know whether a child was laid beside her, and this Otis went into the room, allegedly took the baby, and committed the act.
So the mother of the child name is Maron Mecca. Maron Mecca took the baby to her grandmother in the room while the old man was lying down. So reports say the old man was already in alcohol and she was not normal, so she had gone to rest too. So she was sleeping, and Mary Mecca carried the 8-month-old baby and laid the baby by her there, not knowing the brother Otis had this intention. So after everyone's attention was outside and Otis alone just woke up from among the crowd, went in the building and then abused the child. Allegedly, the whole thing happened, and the parents got to know later when he was coming out of the room. It was when people noticed that he was coming from there, and the child was in the room crying. When they get to notice the child was naked and messed up. And the child, in fact, kind of way you and I know it can be.
I mean, I did see the video footage. Is very, very disturbing. It's very, very disappointing. It's something that we can't even publish. Usually, we don't publish the identity of a victim of rape. But it's very, very disturbing. But now, tell us, how's the condition of the child?
So the child has been taken to Tabata. There is a center from Ministry of Gender that usually people will be taken for treatment. So though she survived it, but then she will be there with her for the next 4 to 5 years until they observe her life. But she is there in Tabata undergoing treatment as the guy is in the police custody currently in San Nicolas.
How serious is the police taking this matter? Because this is a very, very grave matter. I mean, it's even though it's not the first of its kind in Liberia, but I think some seriousness needs to be attached to this one, especially an 8-month-old baby. It's something concerning. Tell us how seriously the police is taking this investigation.
So it falls under the Women and Children Protection. But then in my mind, they are not taking it lightly. That is why when they came to reach the Secretary Police Station, they only have a night to establish the case. And the very next day, The guy was transferred to Saninkole for further investigation. As a stand, we show details to know the location of the guy, whether he has been sent to court, and how is the case done. All of us still sense to know. You know what is embarrassing our job in this place is the issue of the strength, the manpower. Sorry, just say the empowerment. These are things that are not very pushed out to go on a daily basis. But the guy is currently in Saninkole and ongoing investigation. But I am very sure that guy has been transferred to court because since August 27, this case started. We show up to now September 2nd today. I'm very sure he might probably be in a court or
okay. So Victor, let's not assume you want to do further investigation to know whether this a suspect has been forwarded to court, and you know the court process. We want to know everything about this because I think when we continue to flag these issues and we'll continue to talk about these issues on the media, I think it's going to put pressure on the court system to take such matters seriously. So just do a further investigation to ascertain whether the suspect has been forwarded to court or not.
I appreciate the suggestion, right? It's always our duty to go across getting the full happening and finding the information to the end. But you can see what is happening is that the consumer of the information will not go about supporting the one who is pushing the information to come. So if support is there, empowerment is there on a daily basis, we're going to go after on a daily basis to make sure with every details. So the one thing that can weaken all is that if we try to establish a case and getting the first segment of the case, how do we go after it require empowerment? Because you and I know the work is a kind of a voluntary thing. We're not people. You and I know. So on the basis of that, the very consumer of the information, at least in the empowerment, we can do more than this. We can even go standing on a daily basis, go bankway, go sacred, go to those places and get the information. But I can assure you, we can do that. We can go after some.
Victor, the station is going to empower you financially to go after that development because it's a very concerning development that we need to follow to the end. But one question I want to ask before leaving this matter is, what do you think? You have been in Nimba County. We've got a lot of stories across not only in Nimba County, in other counties like Bong, like Lofa, and other counties in Liberia, where grown up men, who rape babies, who rape kids. What do you think, is from your own perspective, from your own observation, from your experience, is responsible for this? Is there any reason behind this? Because I don't think this is number. I think this is even beyond it's abnormal.
You guys, you're right. Similar thing like this happened in 2022, where a 62-year-old man who have gone to serve for a lady in the town called Malay in district number 6, Tapeta region, Boenquida region. That old man was brave to rape 2-month-old baby. That case at the time, it was one thing that people feel that guy is demonic, that guy was dealing with something. But this thing is a normal phenomenon that people have now taken into consideration, that everyone will adapt themselves into it. But for this guy, what we are getting behind the scene, we've told him he was intoxicated, he was drunk. But for me, in my mind, you cannot be drunk and leave the outside room, walk to where the people lying down, leave the grandmother lying down, and come across a young baby, but you still say you were drunk. So no person who is normal will do this thing. But other people who from the other side will always be of the opinion that some of them who are involved with those demonic medicine business, these are things they involve with to keep improving or to keep growing in that medicine they involved with. So these are speculation as time when things happen will go around. These are things going to be getting from the community dwellers. But for this guy on a case, we've told him he was drunk that very night. But even if he was drunk, that cannot consider him going to rape an 8-month-old baby.
Okay, so let's quickly.
Is the individual in question married with children?
They can have a family and have a fiancé because you're legally married. You know, like brother today when you get a woman when you marry, so they have a fiancé, they have children,
and he and his fiancé cohabiting, they're living together.
They're living together in the place. They were up part of the program the very night. According to the mother of this child, Mary and Mecca, every one of them, they got wife, they got children. and all outside of August Sunday for celebrating the circumcision of that little child at very night. Everyone were out. So you just did that, maybe, I don't know, it's a kind of embarrassing that we can talk about YEKEHZIE. Very embarrassing.
I mean, like YEKEHZIE put it, normally when this kind of situation unfold, I know people try to settle it the family way, especially the individuals is a relative to the
child, the victim,
parents. So did you have you suspected anything of such where they want to harmonize it the family way?
Because the father of this guy, the father of this child, though the position has made him recent, he one person who is not even listening to the police. The first thing, the guy is one person who come on library call Fagao. The guy don't even listen to the family members. I'm saying to say that he's not even in the mood of compromising, because the guy who did the act is the brother to the guy to the mother of the baby. So the father of the child is not part of the family. He not even have the ear to even listen to police.
No, the father is part of the family.
Well, how is he a part of the web family?
I mean, we got extended family now. Yeah, but thank you very much, Victor.
Yes, Victor. Before we go, we let go of Victor. I mean, these allegations that has to do with another man.
Is it a question? Because we have another issue to talk to him about quickly.
Yes. Okay. Yes. No, it's not a question.
Okay. Yeah. So, Victor, bring us up to speed as well. About report of a man having sexual intercourse with a chicken. That has to do with an alleged animal abuse. Tell us more about that. Why would a man even think about having sexual intercourse with an animal?
So
lower class animal.
The guy referred to as Otis Cole, age 23, surprised the people of district number 8 yesterday night.
What's the name? What's the name and the age?
Sorry, her name is Rufus Cole.
Rufus Cole, 23.
Cole, age 23. So it all happened in Laobene Palala district number 8, Nema County, Sunday night. People said they got surprised everyone. Why other people moving? The guy just normally walk into the kitchen, grab the chicken and have the sexual intercourse with the chicken. But people around the place, traditional leaders are already taking control of the situation. So for us to get full details as to what he did that, we are not been able. They are taking to the Poro Bush to answer question for bringing disgrace to men who, or to brother who, or to men who, whatever it is. But we've told him currently in the hands of the Poro Society people here in district number 8. But her name is Rufa Ko. It's true and confirm he have sexual intercourse with a chicken or a hen chicken anyway.
Oh, you have sexual intercourse with a hen. And that rooster up a hen, right? This is really, really comical. Yeah, but you say he's in the custody of the traditionals there in the county. Why are you custody of traditional people? I mean, it's just a traditional matter. This is a case of an alleged animal abuse. I mean,
yeah, but then
yeah,
people will want to deep inside to know. Apparently, there might be traditional reason of doing that. Again, they might investigate a reason of doing that inside before coming out. Because if we just go on our normal business and ask the guy, it might tell you different thing altogether. So maybe you want to get into the society area that they will talk it, and you'll be able to give view to them. But for now, everyone in the county, in the district right now are silent until they investigate Rufus School to give a reason of having sex with the chicken.
So, but what are people speculating as reason for him doing such, having a sexual intercourse with a chicken? There's a 23-year-old man, and I mean a human, going stooping that low. I mean, does he have a girlfriend? Does he have is he married? Does he have a woman living with him and all of that?
So, you can see we are not getting details from Rufus School because the very movement thing happened Monday morning. Yesterday, Rufus was taken to the payroll push. Rufus has not yet come out for us to detail him as to what happened. But where he lives, not too far from Ganta, Rufus is released and then turned over to the public. Trust me, we can go to Rufus School and Rufus will give her a reason of doing that. Whether he is married with children or how is he living a life, we're going to get to him for detail. But as it stands now, Rufus is in the payroll push right now of the people there and answering questions to them. So we, in the public media, we are not answering to this one for now until Rufus is out to the public before we can get you details on Rufus.
Wow. So Vesa, do you have any question?
Yeah, I'm concerned to know if Rufus is a student or maybe a graduate.
I cannot tell you all about Rufus' activities. Like I said, YEKEHZIE, I will not tell you all about Rufus' activities. All we know of yesterday from district number 8 Palala town was Rufus School have a sexual intercourse with the chicken, and the chicken died. So the chicken died.
Oh, the chicken died. Yeah, I was about to ask about the health of the chicken.
Yeah, the chicken died. I forgot to tell you about that when the chicken died. And so Rufus was taken into the payroll push for questioning.
Wow. That's interesting.
So District 7 and 8 in Nimba County, I mean, making history.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yellow Valley subscriber, your number is about.
I think we are Zuxta with Victor. But Victor, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure having you on this morning on the show, giving us those details of those very interesting developments from that part of Nimba County. We hope to follow up on details of those, developments. Mr. Worry, I mean, what do you think about those?
I mean,
very, very interesting but sad stories.
A sad moment, especially with the 8-month-old baby. And I'm concerned to the people of Nimba is harmonizing these kinds of crime, and to see how they can compromise the family with me. I mean, if we continue in this line, we have people repeatedly committing this crime, knowing that they will do it and then walk away free. I think this is about time that the law take a course. I mean, that the life of the child is at risk. I mean, to have to monitor her, like he said, for the next 5 years. Make sure she undergoes the proper treatments. I mean, 8-month-old baby, I don't really know what got over accused. And the excuse that he was drunk, I think is a lesser one. I think he had this intention, and he want to use the drunkenness or his intoxication as a cover-up. But the police need to be warned that now that this is in the public care, I mean, he should be prosecuted and pay for his action.
All right, so we are trying to connect with Solomon Tipler this morning from Gbapolo County, also in Gbapolo County. Of recent, there was this video circulating on social media, and in that video, a lady was seen tied up. She was tied up, and according to our correspondent, that video was released from Gbapolo County, and alleged that this lady was tied up for refusing to clean the town square in Gbapolo County. And the town square, according to him, usually women are tasked with the responsibility of cleaning up the town square. So a reached her town there in Gbapolo County to clean the town square, and she refused, and because of that, she was ordered to be tied up by the traditional people in that part of the county. We're trying to connect with Solomon Tipler for the second time. If we can get him, of course, we'll skip that matter because we have a lot of other issues to talk about here this morning. You are listening to the Today Show right here 107.5. We live on Spoon, Fabric, and on our various social media platforms this morning. Yeah, so Solomon is texting back and saying we should call him shortly. I'm not sure we'll have time for that later on, but yeah, that's it. That's it.
Later on.
Yeah, so yeah, maybe if we have the time, we're going to squeeze him in later on. But we have Emmanuel Colley to speak with later on the show. We also have the Secretary General of the Student Unification Party at the University of Liberia. As you know, yesterday it was a very, very chaotic moment on the main campus of the University of Liberia, where university students were saying protest. In fact, I consider that as a riot, and that turned into a riot there at the university campus, where we saw stone throwing from students of the Student Unification Party, and police as well firing tear gas. So it was a very, very intense, very heated moment at the University of Liberia on yesterday. So we'll be speaking with Secretary General of SUP. Was the reason, what motivated their protest action, what are their demands, and all of that. So we will take this very short break. When we come back, we hope to speak with Odysseus Moba, who's the Secretary General of the Student Unification Party. Maybe we speak to Solomon if he's done with what he's doing. We speak with him to give us details about the tying of a woman there in Baburu County for refusing to clean the county town square, in the area. So let's take this short break with this music from Mr. Church. This music is entitled "Talk About It." Yeah, it's a beautiful music, and I have a strong conjecture that you will love it. Let's take it here from the top.
Church. 18 for the 17 now, nothing to show. Then you say, woman, I talk about it. I've been to the people married men, and then you say, woman, I talk about it. Stealing oil, right? If you need to know so good, then you better because we talk about it. Yeah. It's that relationship that he ain't worried. She called it press to me, I say I'm worried. It's telling love, not tell it to got flat. I like to hold my own money, then she get it back. Yeah, better be the 10 of Cubana. Just say Alamo Jell and Cubana. Yeah, the only country that get two speakers. And I just playing fun with our future. Yeah, me, I can't understand the rescue mission. Yeah. I thought it been the corruption. How you work your bro? You just tell her English and they say that Siri winner. But I would tell you to go eat your school fee. How you would say when you get 20 girlfriend? You focus on yourself, they call you favorite. You see what get better, I got the Moses. But see rubber man, I get my deposit. They say the best but they fornicating. I gave him over your chair, I don't listen. Yeah. You see what get better, I got the Moses. Or see rubber man, I get my deposit. They say they best but they funny getting. I gave him go boy, I had to listen. He did for the 17 now, that's in the show. And you say, woman, I toy about it. Loving to the people, married men, and then you say, woman, I toy about it. Still in oil, right? If you need to do so good, then you better because we toy about it. Yeah, yeah. Sorry about it. Yeah, but we your own problem on the internet. People talk about it, then you get it back. First thing we finish is 10 minutes or no get. It's so really you want to talk about it, but we talk about it, my man. You the one who get you man. Because you get a win, I don't want to get a man. You go put your trust in married man. You pray your heart, then you stay married. That was it. You go in, score a step and see what they taking in. It's not woman eating woman, minute. They live Miami, you don't know it too. Don't see them in the gym eating iron, but we know the code. They know it, boy. They want to talk about it. The country how they go, man, and do me share about it. The country money, people suffering, they want to talk about it. When foreign camp for few days, they will post about it. Because illiteracy, my people currency. In my country, that's too much, they can pull up people in. Check it and check it and rep before election day. You won't be who president, they will give you it. How many times I'm going to talk about it? I sent 2 letters to Uncle Joey. But I want to care about it. What kind of country this? Yeah, give me 4 headache. If for the 17 now, that's in the show. Then you say, woman, I talk about it. Loving to the people, married men, and then you say, woman, I talk about it. Still in oil, right? If you need to do so good, then you better because we talk about it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, the bit there by Mr. Church. Mr. Church features JB. Yeah, we will talk about it. But you rape the people turn. There is no one about it. You rape chicken. There you want us to talk about it. We will definitely talk about it. All right, that's why we are here. We are finding it difficult getting to the Subsecretary General. We call him, and his phone is ringing, and endlessly. Once he returns the call in time, we will try to speak with him. But on the flip side of 9 o'clock, we have a guest here on the show, and she's been involved with integrating disadvantaged youths, young people who have abused or are addicted to drugs, and she's been doing a lot when it comes to reintegrating them into the society. She's going to be our guest here live in studio this morning on the show, but also we hope to speak with legislative elected president. And for those of you who don't know what ZWUOGBAE is a collection of media professionals who report on legislative matters and developments, ensuring comprehensive, accurate coverage of proceedings up Capitol Hill. So it effectively coordinates media access, organizes reporting, and facilitates professional journalists assigned at the legislature. They recently held their election on Thursday last week, which was the 29th of August. So they elected new court of officers. Emmanuel Colley was elected as president of ZWUOGBAE, and Gibson G. from Ponchefem was also elected as a secretary general. Plus other court of officers, they were all elected to stir the affairs of ZWUOGBAE for the next 2 years. But what is their vision? For the next 2 years, we hope to speak with him in the soonest possible time to give us more information on that. But in the meantime, between time, folks, like I said, this morning, President Bouaka is expected to break grounds for the construction of 2 overpasses along the Tottenham Boulevard in Congo Town. This historic ceremony will be held at the Eli Johnson Sirleaf Ministerial Complex, making it a major step toward easing traffic congestion, and improving urban mobility in Monrovia. This project, as some of you may know, is sponsored by the government of the People's Republic of China. So the groundbreaking ceremony happens today at the EGS Ministerial Complex. Mr. Wu, what do you make about this?
Our pass will be right here at the Spoon compound from the Calando's building, or even I think around the Zone 3 police depot, straight up to before you get to a SATCOM office. That's right around the compound of Spoon. So yes, not far from where we sit. The overpass bridge will be, passing right here, and another one will be at the Boulevard Junction. I'm told that's the SKD Boulevard Junction. We are also hearing that the Chinese will have a third one somewhere around the SKD Sports Complex, where they already have an area, they prepared an area just within the SKD fence to store their equipment and materials that will be used for the construction of the overhead bridges or overpass bridges.
Okay. So folks, sorry we forgot this morning, but please keep on playing the Win Liberia radio game here, because you will be kind of winning for yourselves up to 10,000 Liberian dollars this morning. So the code is *255 *4# *255 *4# is the code. Once you dial that code, it takes you to the payment of the playing fee, which is just 50 Liberian dollars or 25 cents US. And you enter your mobile money PIN, you automatically get into the drawing. You stand a chance to win up to 10,000 Liberian dollars here this morning on the show. So again, play the Win Liberia game to win up to 10,000 Liberian dollars here this morning. All you need to do is to dial the code *255 *4#. It takes you to the payment of the playing fee, which is 25 cents US or 50 Liberian dollars. Once you pay that playing fee, you enter your mobile money PIN, enter the draw. The only requirement is you must be registered with a non-star cell. You must have a non-star cell GSM SIM card, a valid one that's registered with mobile money, and you must have some money deposited on your mobile money account to qualify you to play the game. And once you play, you stand a chance to win up to 10,000 Liberian dollars. The more you play, the more your chances are to win this morning. So let's see if we can reconnect with Emmanuel Colley. Emmanuel is the president-elect of ZWUOGBAE. So ZWUOGBAE is a collection of media professionals, like I said, who report on legislative matters and developments, ensuring comprehensive, accurate coverage of proceedings on Capitol Hill. Right now, also, I'm being called by the Sub-General Secretary, so we're taking later on. Odysseus, we will call you after 10 minutes because we already have another guest on the line. So we've been calling you, but we haven't been getting to you. So let's talk to Emmanuel and then talk to you afterward. Okay. Thank you very much for the understanding. Odysseus, are you there? Yeah, so let's talk to you in 10 minutes because we've been talking, we've been calling you, but we haven't been getting you. So let's talk to him. Odysseus, are you getting me?
I'm getting you clearly.
Yeah, so let's call you back in 10 minutes because we have another guest on the line via WhatsApp to talk with. We've been calling you, but we haven't been getting you. So let's take you in 10 minutes. Thank you very much. Let's reconnect with Emmanuel, the president-elect. Emmanuel Colley, the president-elect.
State Radio ERBC.
Yeah, he's from the State Radio. Emmanuel, good morning and welcome to the Today Show, the Spoon Morning Show on Spoon 107.5. And first off, I'd like to say congratulations for your election as president of YEKEHZIE. I don't know. Emmanuel, are you there?
Are you there?
Okay, I'm getting you now. Are you getting me?
Yes, perfect.
Okay. Once more, congratulations on your election as president of YEKEHZIE.
Thank you, YEKEHZIE, and thanks to everyone following today's show on Spoon FM. It feels very, very great to join you this morning live from our office here in Pittsville. Thanks for joining me.
Okay, thank you very much. And let's go straight into the discussion. First off, what motivated you? What did inspire you, to contest for the position of the presidency at YEKEHZIE? I mean, were there things that you observed that weren't going right, that you thought your contestation in that race and winning the election who transform this media group? I don't know what's going on with Emmanuel this morning, but let's try to reconnect with him. Yeah, Emmanuel, welcome back. I don't know what's actually going on, but welcome back if you get me.
Yes, I got the question. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, please go ahead.
I will start by saying thank you for connecting me on your show. I'm very, very elated joining you via mobile. And you were asking about what triggered my decision to have contested in the election. Our vision is very clear. One of the reasons why we opted to lead our colleagues at YEKEHZIE was to bring about reformation and to bring about repositioning YEKEHZIE and to bring about rebranding our institution. In the last couple of years, not much has been heard of YEKEHZIE. And YEKEHZIE is a very important, body because we cover the legislators, and that means we cover the people. And so this is a very unique institution, but in terms of visibility, that hasn't really been to the level we are out to be. And so because of our work and our professional stance on issues, we were confronted by our colleagues to lead them. And that's why we opted to contest, owing to the fact that we've come to, making YEKEHZIE a very viable and enviable media auxiliary on the PUL. So yes, the election was on Friday, and we went to the process. Very, very fierce election, but God will have it, we won. But this is what I want to tell every member of the Legislative Press Pool. The fact that you've made us your leaders, it means you as members have a greater responsibility to working with us collectively to advance the general interests of our institution. So we seize the moment to ask all of our members, even those who did not support us, those who voted us or not, to come together, to work together, to move our institution forward. In the coming days, weeks or months, will be engaging different stakeholders, the speaker and the pro tem, to sit and have a meeting. And one of the key things we want to champion is the need for members of YEKEHZIE to have a mini bus that will be able to commute our reporters in and out around Monrovia and even outside the county of Monterrey. So yes, that is very key for us. And we also envision to bring in a tax system, even though, yes, the ongoing leadership did provide some sort of identification. But we are saying that we want to, introduce a tax where before you enter the grounds of the Capitol building as a journalist covering the legislature, you should be duly identified. And so we intend to have that tax system so that anybody can not just walk on the grounds of the Capitol and say they are journalists. If you say you are journalists covering the legislature, that means you should be properly identified, and your name should be among the accredited journalists covering the legislature. So yes, our mission is very clear, and we will be very inclusive in our leadership. we talk about participatory and good governance. That is quite important because you can't lead an institution where members don't have a voice, where members don't easily participate in different activities of the institution. So yes, we'll be having regular periodic meetings, ensuring that every member voice is heard and counted, and ensuring that we, bring about integrity, dignity, and morale to journalists covering the legislature. So yes, our plans are very smart, they're very specific, they are measurable, they are town bound, they are attainable. And so yes, this is something we opted to, and we are grateful that we won. In the last couple of days, you get to see the kind of leadership we all envision and envisage at latest school.
Okay, Emmanuel, thank you very much. Before the election, there was a debate held between you and your rival, Blamwood, and one of the subject of debate had to do with, your attachment, your link, your employment at the LBS and taking over Legispool, as president, that this might interfere with the independence of Legispool, because there might be some tough decision that Legispool may want to take against a certain government official at the legislature, but because of your stance, you from the angle of the LBS, you don't want to be seen as an opposition, even though the LBS should be an institution for the government and for the people, and even for members of the opposition community. But in Liberia, is seen as a government radio station. So a lot of questions, during the debate had to do with your independence in taking tough decision, if necessary, against legislators or collectively the entire legislature. You want to speak briefly about that?
Yeah, I mean, YEKEHZIE, this was one of the topical issues that came out during the debates, and I was very clear. Working with the state broadcaster doesn't in any way make you a non-journalist. Let me put that squarely. And just to take you back, the founding president of Legispool, who is the current president of the Press Union of Liberia, Mr. Julius Kanumba, used to work at the state broadcaster when they all formed Legispool that we are leading today or in the next couple of days or weeks. So yes, the former Director General of the Liberia Broadcasting System, Madam Estelle Liberty Camo, used to be president of the Legislative Press Pool. The current Deputy Director for Press and Public Affairs at the House of Representatives, YEKEHZIE, used to be with ELBC and president of Legispool. So taking clue from these three successive leaders who have, headed Legispool, it means that LBS has produced quality. But let me say this in terms of independence. Let me just take your mind back. A few weeks ago, the Director General of the Liberia Broadcasting System, for the first time in many years, placed a temporary halt to the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism, who is also the chairperson of the board of directors at LBS, Minister Jeremy Pierre. So if the DG, who is a presidential appointee, can take such a decision to have placed a halt of Mika's broadcast on the state broadcaster, that tells you that we've got everything to have that authority, that leadership. So, I mean, my attachment with the state broadcaster, it has nothing in any way will interfere with my independence at Legispool. Because the thing is, the constitution of Legispool did not say before you become president or whatever leadership position in Legispool, it means you should now work for the state broadcaster, work for the legislature, And I always tell this to some of my colleagues, and they'll be like, "Oh, Emmanuel, don't say it. Religious pool is not a pressure group. It's not a pressure group. For us, our leadership is to be more of responsive and be responsible and dialogue, sit around the table when there are issues, we all find a common ground. We will not be a leadership that will always be issuing condemnations. Because sometimes if a journalist goes unethical, and sometimes there are issues that are coming out, and in beside latest school, the great PUL, the issue condemnation, and it has never helped the process to just condemn. And so what? What is next after condemnation? So we intend to, as part of our manifesto, YEKEHZIE, we have what we call partnership. We intend to work with the different bureaus, the different offices of the lawmakers, so that when there are issues, we can sit and dialogue and have, a common resolution. So yes, we're going to be independent in our advocacy. And the question asked about if an issue arises that you have to choose between LBS and that of Leches Pool. And obviously, I will better stand for the institution because we think the general interest of our colleagues matter, maybe the job. So yes, we can assure our members that we're going to be very independent in our advocacy. No amount of pressure, we're going to bow to it, get that assurance. Because if the people who know me, and just to end on this, people who know me, they know what I stand for. I mean, I can be radical sometimes, but I believe in dialogue, constructive engagement, and I think that's the best way to get things done.
You talked about, your leadership purchasing of mini bots, and that it is your intention. How do you hope to go about, generating funds to purchase this mini bus? I know the traditional method of fundraising or generating fund in Legispo has to do with a due payment, but on previous leaderships, most of the members of Legispo have not been consistent when it comes to due payment. How do you hope to go about that? And what we observe under past leaderships is that this issue of also generating funds from maybe legislators through interviews and all of that, as an institution, an independent institution, a media institution who should be reporting, on the ills, the good and the bad at the legislature. This, a lot of people say, is going to interfere with your independence as an institution as well. What can you say about this?
Yes, so thank you. Everybody has got some sort of interdependence. So how do we intend to get this bus? The bus being purchased will be used by members of Legispo. Take for an example, I think you used to cover the executive mansion. If not, I think Diamond or somebody, Sylvester, who is already come to now.
Diamond does, yeah.
Yeah, Diamond. So the executive mansion has a bus. That bus was never procured by members of the executive mansion press corps. What happened? They dialogue, they negotiated with the Ministry of State, and the Ministry of States, under the president, they bought the bus. That's the kind of negotiation we tend to have. So, for example, right now, the House of Representatives, for example, has fleets of buses. They have about 4 buses only for employees and workers of the House of Representatives. So we are saying we're going to partner up. We're going to engage the Speaker through the House Committee on Rules Order Administration and give them our plat. Is it, Mr. Speaker or members of the legislature? We cover you. We cover the legislature, and this is one of the major impediments we've encountered over the years in terms of mobility and transporting our reporters to and fro. So this is something we want to do. Please, it can be a help to us. And hearing on our inauguration, which is pending We also intend to generate funding, through pledges or through donations. I mean, the bus is just one of the many things we intend to do. We also intend to have a well-functional office where we have
Emmanuel,
internet services.
don't you think this, especially having a dialogue or negotiation with the leadership of the House, that's the same House whose members you are providing coverage for, some of them flunk at times, some of them, do the wrongs. Do you think Legispo will have, that independence, that courage, after being maybe provided bus or some favors or gestures from the leadership of the House, to speak about ills the same leadership might be, doing at the House of Representatives? Okay, we are having a connection problem.
Yes, I think I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but
internet.
Did you get the question?
Yeah, I got the question. I got the question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like I always say this, journalism is a very indispensable career, and partnership in journalism doesn't in any way means that you've sold your credibility and your independence.
Yeah, but that has a tendency. It has the proclivity to do that. Because in the journalism profession, one thing we urged against is not to take anything like honorarium or compensation from the newsmakers, because that has a proclivity of influencing the news that you write or your reportage.
Yeah, so I just wanted to add on this, like you were asking. Yeah. So our association, that's why we say legislative press pool. We cover the legislature, we cover the people, we cover the legislators themselves. So by partnering with them and telling this is what we intend to do, it doesn't in any way erode our credibility or our independence. You know what it does? It's about strengthening our partnership. And don't get it wrong. Even the executive mansion that provided buses or a bus for reporters, there are people who write critical stories that it doesn't buy you, because it is about the general interests of members. It's not like the speaker or the protein is going to take her personal money or his personal money to buy a car for Emmanuel, for example. But that, just by doing that, I mean, it tells me that the speaker, to some extent, has already brought his head over to me. So this is about the group. And that's why we will continue to fund on individual stuff. So whatever that will be done through the leadership.
Okay.
So yes, we will partner, and anything that has to do with the welfare and benefits of our members, when it is done legit and in the right way, we'll go for it, because it is in the general interest. Because even if the boss.
Hello, Emmanuel.
When issues arrive. When issues arrive, we will speak about it. We'll speak to the issues. But this one has to do with the welfare, because when the boss is there, everybody has got access. So you don't have to wait, start a roll. We run in the archive.
Thank you, Emmanuel. We don't have the luxury of time. I'm sorry. Maybe we can, have more of this conversation on another edition of the Today Show. But finally, what do you have to tell your members, especially in terms of reconciliation?
Yeah, thank you. The election has come and gone. It's time for governance. So we have consistently engaged our members to unite. That was campaign. People say a lot of things about people, but the process has come and gone. So it's time that we unite and move forward to move our institution for the greater height. So today, the leadership elects, along with the outgoing leadership, will be meeting at the grounds of the capital so that we can come up with a transitional plan and our inauguration. So we'll be coming back to our members in terms of when will be the inauguration, the venue, and everything. But this is what I want to say lastly. Your votes cast on Friday, you will not regret it, because We are very intentional about what we want to do to bring about reformation, to bring about, rebranding our institution for the general interest of every member. Thank you so much, YEKEHZIE, and I'm so ecstatic joining you via mobile.
Thank you very much. Emmanuel Colley is the president-elect of ZWUOGBAE, and ZWUOGBAE is a collection of media professionals who report on legislative matters and developments. He was elected on the 29th of August as president of that body. The outgoing president was Gerald Kwayinin, the editor of the Front Page Africa newspaper. Well, folks, Mr. Owu, you just listened to him. We will be taking on the sub-president after here. That is if he answers our call this time around. But briefly, what do you have to say about his election and some of the points he made, especially as it relates to the independence of ZWUOGBAE? And he talked about, the intention of the new leadership to purchase a minibus for members of ZWUOGBAE, which is a very, very good endeavor. But the dialoguing, the process of, securing the bus is where some may have concerns.
I mean, Emmanuel is a very fine young man. You listen to his articulation, you know exactly what he meant for the reporters at ZWUOGBAE. We wish him well, but when it comes to the issue of the box, I think it's all about empowering the folks there at ZWUOGBAE when it comes to mobility, to help the movement of the reporters from one point to another. It's a good thing. I don't think it will in any way compromise the credibility of the reporters or what have you. I think this is what they are trained for. I don't think it's going to be because of one boss that they will try to sell all their integrity.
Thank you.
Very well. The reason for which they are different institutions assigned to the capital building is to inform.
Okay. Sylvester, we have the General Secretary of SWUOGBAE on the line now to bring us up to speed as it relates to the rationale behind the protest action yesterday on the campus of the University of Liberia. We have Odysseus Morba, he's the General Secretary of the Student Unification Party at the University of Liberia. Odysseus, good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, progressive journalists, and good morning to all students of the University of Liberia, the masters of the people, ideological militants and stalwarts of the Student Unification Party, as well as the chairman of the Vanguard Student Unification Party. I'm Odysseus Morba, the Secretary General of the Student Unification Party. Thank you for having me.
Okay, Odysseus, it's good having you on this morning. Yesterday, we saw a very chaotic scene between students of your party and, riot police. You had held a press conference promising to, protest against some of the things you consider ills at the University of Liberia. So firstly, just go ahead and tell us what what triggered your protest action on yesterday.
Yeah, we had a press conference a few days ago, media and the people, that SWUOGBAE is resolved to demand that the current president of the University of Liberia resign or be dismissed based on series of counts and documented facts the party has gathered over it. So yesterday, in displaying and adhering to our right to the Constitution of this country, Article 17 of the 1986 Constitution of Liberia, we assembled peacefully on the main campus of the University of Liberia. While parading the campus, or around the campus, the police stormed the university campus, unleashing violence and destruction on peaceful students. This act is detrimental to upholding our rights, and we see it as a deliberate attempt by the police to silence critical voices and to protect.
There are reports that your parade, that your parade wasn't peaceful, as you say, that your parade was disturbing, that it was violent, and that is why the police responded.
That is myth. These statements are intended to cast dark expression on the decency of the student unification party.
The student unification party is noted usually when they carrying out a protest action. They noted for disturbing classes, going into classes, disrupting, turning chairs upside down. Do you consider that as a peaceful protest?
We have always been peaceful. We want to resort to reaction based on the response of the police and the existing condition. SWOOGBAE has always utilized every peaceful means in channeling or disagreement. And that is what people have failed to understand.
Yeah, but one must say, if you're talking about peaceful protest, you shouldn't be going into classes and then turning chairs upside down, whereas teachers are teaching, students are sitting in class.
Class to turn chairs upside down.
I was a student of the University of Liberia, and I saw that several times. Even though
we always utilize the diplomatic means. If diplomatic fails, we utilize means ensuring our voices can be heard.
Okay, so it means before the protest yesterday, you had several dialogues, and the dialogues failed, and that is why you went radical by disturbing the campuses of the University of Liberia.
We were not disturbing the campus, we were parading the campus. And let me say that yesterday was just the beginning. The party will institute more specific action to ensure that Mapayan leaves the university. Mapayan has failed to deliver any concrete change on the campuses of the university after 7 months. The reason why the party has been linear with Mapayan because of her nature. She came from a Western environment and civilization, and we understood that there was a need to understand the social, political, and cultural complexities of a university. But
so what are your major demands?
Corrupt. She are proving to be reluctant in addressing the basic issues and the basic needs of the students.
What are your major demands? What are the major issues that you are calling for to be addressed?
The president has refused to effectively resolve the iron drought issues that affected thousands of students. The president has refused to provide transportation for students on the federal campus. We run a whole semester last semester without a single bus on the campus. The president is considering a vacation school that was restricted or that was regarded as optional. She is considering vacation school as full second semester. The president has involved and indulged in unlawful dismissal of staff members. The president has still in adhering to her promise of 100-day deliverables. The president has increased the salary of secretary and more than a professor. The president has appointed a Lester Tenney, who is noted for arrogance and corruption. He is consistently intimidating staff and members. She has appointed him as fiscal affairs of the University of Liberia. We see that on the front. The president receives $15,063 with 9 cents as benefit. Part of that money she receives extra OSA, the documented record of the payroll of the University of Liberia. This is a clear corruption, and the president has been entrapped into corruption. We have all those documented facts. If we say the president is collaborating with an illegitimate board of trustees, as you can recall, the board of trustees consists of statutory position, but the statutory position has not been reconstituted, and we still have one Nima Batikwa serving as board chair. He is illegally occupying that position, and the president is doing business with him to corrupt the university. The president has paid Lester Tenney retroactive salary for 2 years. We have back to that, while leaving faculties members languaging not being paid for 7 months. This is favoritism, and this is out of order. President Mapayan did not come to teach. President Mapayan has taken more from the university as opposed to contributing. She has not raised a single of the university, of which you are
so let's talk about some of those issues one by one. Firstly, the vacation school. What is actually wrong with the vacation school? Because one of the issues at the University of Liberia has been delay of students there at the university, graduation delay. Some students will enter the university, they spend 6 years, 7 years, even up to 10 years. Some have even spent 11 years, only because of some of these problems. A lot of people have been complaining that the university has only been running 2 semesters, and like other universities internationally, they run 3 semester, which is called trimester, in the academic world. So what is wrong? And I think this vacation school is not compulsory for everyone to attend. If you have the means, you can. So what is wrong with this? Don't you think this is an university?
We are not opposing. I think you are not getting the argument. Yeah, we are not opposing the vacation school. In fact, they embraced the vacation school announced in June and started in June. So we are saying, if I have to speak to you now, the platform is crowded. There are a lot of courses are not being available. The vacation school was clearly out that it was intended so that students can cover all courses that were left behind and speed up graduation process, for which we embrace. And then the vacation school was made optional, that if you are an undergraduate, you carry maximum of 3 courses. If you are graduate professional school, you carry 2 courses. As being optional, lots of students did not enroll into the vacation school, even though we have few students there. Here is a contradiction. After the vacation school, the president is telling us that the vacation school stands for a full second semester. A full second semester. That means this coming semester will be first semester. When we've already done first semester. So all of the courses being provided for this coming semester are all first semester courses.
Thereby upgrading the university to trimester level, right?
Trimester cannot be at the detriment of the students. You must.
How is it at the detriment of the student? That's what I don't actually get.
The vacation school supposed to be made clear that this vacation stands for second semester, and this coming semester will be a beginning of a new semester. That's what.
So are you saying that information wasn't disseminated to the student populace?
The president does not involve the contribution of students and stakeholders of the university. Taking a larger position should disrespect the students who are the major component of the stakeholders.
So now I want to understand your issue about this whole vacation school. Is it that because the president did not consult SOUP or also about this, but the information was disseminated to the general student populace? Is that your issue?
Yeah, there's our issue, right? The information that we are aware of is contrary to what you're saying now. You said the vacation school was optional. We are all anticipating second semester now to have all of our courses. But now she's saying first semester. And even saying that there will be inclusive of first and second semester courses, which the university does not have the capacity to do that. There's a serious issue. And mind you, even when school opens today, there will be problems. Students will have difficulties in adding courses and left out of school. We must understand this. We are not against vacation school. We all embrace the vacation school because there are a lot of courses that beyond that needed to be addressed, needed to be clear. And we're utilizing the vacation school for that. But saying the vacation is a mandatory second semester, while considering this coming semester as first semester, that is a contradiction.
Okay. So another thing you talk about salary disparity. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we initially reported that the president has prioritized secretary over professionals. The reason why the University Faculty Association is growing up because of the same salary disparity. The university has increased the salary of secretaries. For example, we have one Conan B. Barra. Her salary was increased to estimated 457%. Can you imagine someone who was making $352.10 or salary jumped to $1,607.90? Imagine that. While professor salary have been reduced to 60%. It is unjust. You cannot run an academic institution like that. We have all these documented facts everyone we can share with you. Why would the president be reducing assistant professor salary to 60%? Why increasing the salary of a secretary instructor? This is unacceptable. And the president has not come to teach. She has come to institute she has come to institute a personal naked interest above the interest of the faculty and staff and the students. Up to now, those faculty who taught the school are yet to be paid. They're yet to be paid, but the president is getting a regular salary of $50,000.
All right. Odysseus, we don't have the luxury of time. So you began your protest action on yesterday, and you said this is never ending until your demands can be met. And those demands, like you outlined, they don't seem to be demands that can be met within a week, within 2 weeks, within 3 weeks, and all of that. Are you protesting today as well?
The president will resign, leave the university because
that's one of his key demands. The president should resign or be dismissed.
We are very clear. We are very clear. Based on all of our accounts, based on our documented facts, the president has failed to.
So you are calling for the president to resign, and you are or be dismissed.
He must be dismissed or resign or leave the university.
I listened to I listened to her while she said no, she will not heal into your demands. She will not resign. So. Are you going to continue your unspecified actions?
And we said we'll continue our unspecified actions.
And who do you think would be more affected if you continue your unspecified actions? Because now the president has said she wouldn't resign.
What is being affected when you are exercising your constitutional franchise?
I mean, there will be no classes because if you continue to disrupt,
we are not the one who are stopping classes. You are aware the faculty are going on strike. The faculty are disengaged from learning activities.
But you said you will continue to protest until the president resigns, and school expected to open September 8th, according to the president. So if the president does not resign, or if she's not dismissed by the president of the Republic of Liberia, that means automatically you will keep on protesting until you see her resign. And so if that happens, that will interfere with the school activities as well.
We will be going to the Bureau international community. We'll meet the U.S. Embassy. We'll complete our documented fact that the president is unfit to run our university. She has created more problems than intending to solve them. So yes, we'll utilize every means possible to ensure that she leaves the university. She's unfit. We are conscious students. We are not intimidated.
Will you continue disrupting classes if school opens and the president of the university does not resign?
We are never disrupted classes. We will utilize the Constitution and protect the rights of the student, protect the right.
Because if you have rioting on the campuses of the university, students coming.
Yesterday incident I think was very despicable. Seeing students throwing stones at police officers and police officers firing tear gas. I mean, all of those things undermine a conducive learning environment.
Yesterday action, it was inspired and instigated by the police. It was instigated by the police.
Were you peaceful? Did you conduct yourself peacefully and the police fire tear gas at you?
We have been peaceful. We're engaging the media. Unless the police enter the fence of the University of Liberia with guns and weapons, and started using tear gas on students. We have all the facts there, and we will not be intimidated by that. Yeah, police has always used intimidation against peaceful students, against peaceful citizens. We have seen that over the time since the inception of the Bwakale regime. The Greco-Roman police is in F. They are partisan police. They go after people and they are depriving people from exercising their right. Like we said, we are not intimidated. We will exercise our consistent or specified action to ensure that Mapanya leaves the university.
Okay, there's a report that the administration of the university is reviewing the student handbook of the university to take some stringent measures against students who will be involved in acts considered inappropriate on the campuses of the University of Liberia. What is SWOOGBAE's reaction or thoughts about that?
The party has a representation at the review of the student handbook, and we all are part and parcel. We are law-abiding party. We have respected the rule of law of those who have instituted mayhem and property in our country. We are the ones being attacked. We are the ones our right are deprived. Today we are not in school because the government has refused to pay faculty. Today we are not in school because the government has refused to up system of the University of Liberia. Look at our campuses. Who are those instigating that? Are we responsible? We are not responsible. So whatever action the party or the militant of the students engage with is in response to the government action against the students.
Thank you.
We respect the rule of law. We cannot adhere to the rule of law.
Thank you, Odysseus. Odysseus, thank you very much. It's been a wonderful time having you. We'll have a guest next up. But it's been a wonderful time, having you on this morning, giving your party's position on yesterday's action.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay. Yeah, so he's Odysseus YEKEHZIE, the Secretary General of the Student Unification Party. And also the Faculty Association of the University of Liberia have threatened a go-slow action. And I think that action is ongoing. Is ongoing. Is ongoing. But yesterday, amidst the protest action at the University of Liberia and the faculty's go-slow action or strike action, the president of the University of Liberia was caught up on Lux FM, the University of Liberia's radio station, and she was questioned about some of these things. She was questioned about her resignation because SWOOGBAE is calling on her to resign. And this is what she said. She said she has no intention to resign. She is focused on implementing her mandate that is making the UL what it ought to be. Secondly, she says the UL remains on course with the September 8, 2025 class resumption date. She said the institution will use the rest of the week to engage the faculty in an attempt to find common ground on their concerns. She said she understands that most of the issues at the university are budget driven, speaking to the faculty strike action, and that the university is working towards that. She also says she came at the university when the budget of the university, that is the 2025 budget, was already crafted and passed. So for the coming budget year, she has asked all departments and units to submit their own budget to ensure the upcoming budget reflects the true UL dream. She also went on to say she will be meeting with NASCOP. So her first to get a fair appreciation of the social security scheme for employees. And she says she won't bend the wheels in upholding integrity and professionalism at the university. She went on to say that people have their right to protest, speaking to the UL's protestation. However, she wants everyone on board in moving the institution forward. She went on to say that she takes pride in the just ended entrance and placement exam, especially so that physically challenged candidates took advantage of the process, and she encouraged everyone to read an article published in the Liberian Investigator. That is OBD that was published by the University of Liberia. So those are some of the responses she gave as it relates to the faculty strike action or go-slow action and the chaotic protestation at the University of Liberia main campus on yesterday. It's 20 minutes up until 10 o'clock. You are listening to the Today Show right here on Spoon 107.5. We will again take a very short break. When we come back, we take on our guests this morning for the rest of the time. But don't forget to keep on playing the radio game, Win Liberia, to win for yourself some huge cash prizes up to 10,000 Liberian dollars. The more you play, the more your chances are to win. The code remains *255*, full hatch. The playing fee is just 50 Liberian dollars or 25 cents US. Once you pay the playing fee into your mobile money pay, and you automatically enter the draw, and you stand a chance to win up to 10,000 Liberian dollars. All right. So let's take this short break. When we come back, we speak with our guests this morning, who has been venturing into a lot of humanitarian activities in the country, meaning taking care of disadvantaged youths. So let's leave you with this music to come back in the soonest possible time.
For the 17 now, nothing to show. Then you say, woman, I talk about it. Loving to the people, married men, and then you say, woman, I talk about it. Stealing oil, right? If you need to so go, then you better because we talk about it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. This that relationship that he ain't worry. She called the press to me, my say I'm worried. It's telling love, not tell it to go flat. I like to hold my own money, then she get it back. Yeah, better be the no kupana. Just say a language and kupana. Yeah, the only country that get two speaker. And I just playing fun with our future. Yeah, me, I can't understand the rescue mission. I thought they been like no for Russia. But how they had to tell it for just that you. If you stand on English and they say that Siri winner, but I would tell you to go eat your school fees. How you would say when you get 20 girlfriend? You focus on yourself, they call you favorite. You see what get better, I got the Mosey. But see rubber when I get my buzzy. They say the best but they fornicating. I giving over your chair, I don't listen. Yeah. You see what get better, I got the Mosey. But see rubber when I get my buzzy. They say the best but they fornicating. I giving over your chair, I don't listen. Eating for the 17 now, nothing to show. Then you say, woman, I talk about it. Loving to the people, married men, and then you say, woman, I talk about it. Stealing oil, right? If you need them to because we talk about it. Yeah, yeah. Talk about it. Yeah, yeah. Your own problem on the internet. People talk about it, then you get it back. Person with finish is 10 minutes or no get. It's so really you want to talk about it. But we talk about my man. See the one I will get you man. Because you get a winner, you won't get a man. You go put your trust in marry man. You pray your heart, then you say marry them. You go in and score. I said, see what they taking in. It's some woman eating woman minute. They live Miami, you know it. Don't see them in the gym eating iron, but we know they go. They know it, boy. They want to talk about it. The country how they go, man. And do me share about it. The country money people suffering, they want to talk about it. When foreign camp for few days, then we know post about it. Because he literally say my people currency in my country. That's too much. They can pull up people in. Check it and teacher getting ready before election day. You won't be who president, they will give you it. How many times I'm a toy boy? I sent 2 letters to Uncle Joe, he said, point boy. People say I'm talking, but I want to care for it. What kind of country this? They give me more headache. If for the 17 now, that is the truth. And you say, woman, I toy about it. Loving to the people, married men, and then you say, woman.
No, talking about whatever. We will definitely talk about it. So imagine a man ripping chicken, having sexual intercourse with chicken in my county. Then you say, woman, not talk about it. Man ripping 8-month-old baby in the same Nimba County. Then you now want to talk about it. That one by not true. We will definitely talk about it. Again, welcome back. This is the Today Show here on Spoon 107.5. We're coming to you live from Odious Congo Town in Monrovia, Liberia. We live on Spoon and Fabric, and as well live on Spoon TV and on all other social media handles of ours. Welcome back. We have in our studio Madame Emilio Kadoan. She's the proprietress of the From Grass to Grace Prayer and Deliverance Rehab. This rehabilitation center has been involved with catering to disadvantaged youths who have been abusing illicit drugs and all of that, taking care of their children and all of that. But we have her here in studio. Let's quickly go over to her to better introduce herself. Madam Kadwan, welcome to the show.
Okay, thank you so much, YEKEHZIE. Madam Emilia Kadwan from the Grass to Grace Prayer and Deliverance Rehabilitation. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So tell us about this Grass to Grace Prayer and Deliverance Rehabilitation Center.
Okay, thank you. The Grass to Grace Prayer Rehabilitation Center started all like this. Together, we meet to pray for Liberia in our country, and the church, Liberia and our children within the country and all around the world, even though, yes, because we sat and the Holy Spirit spoke to us that we should focus on prayer, especially for the children, the youth. So we have been going all in the slum, in the ghetto, graveyard, and all the areas that the children can be with love, giving them food, praying as a mother over food, water, shoes for them to drink, and we annoy where they can gather. They have been working. They have actually been working. Because of that, we have built a relationship between we and the children, even their parents. And a lot of them are getting transformed from that.
Yeah, so the phone is ringing in the back. I think that's your phone. So you just you just want to keep it mute. And let's continue the conversation. Okay, yeah. So just put the phone on silence. Okay, welcome back, and don't let it be that I. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but go right ahead. So she's brought with her a child here in studio. So I think you can just give me the child here so that she can be. I don't know whether it's he or she.
She.
Okay.
She's Lila.
So that she can be seen on camera. Yeah. So just go right ahead.
Okay, going out in the ghetto, talking to the children that what they are doing is not good. They are the youthful generation that we will be depending on when we are retiring age or going from out of here. Why is it that they are making themselves to be doomed to this job? And we use the gospel, we use the Holy Bible to preach the word of God to them. And it is only God that heals him. Yeah, so they listen to us. We speak their language when we get there. Even when they are taking their drag, they just stick and say, "Mother, how you learn our language?" I say, "I've been with you guys for 4 years. I just quietly been listening to your speaking your different street language, and then I copy it. It is God in their language that make me that they were glued to me and just listening to my counsel with the word of God."
So what have been some progress you've made? Have you been able to reintegrate some of these disadvantaged youths?
Yeah, so many of them are that transformation. I call them transformation people from Grass to Grace Prayer.
Okay.
left the other barrier and gone to Bob Taylor Road. When I got to Bob Taylor Road, she told me, Mama, you leave your number. I would have called you to take me to the hospital. But there's a woman that took me to the hospital, got my baby. When we went there, and then she said, I want my baby. She take me to be a man's sister because in the prayer mother. Okay. So we went to the police station. They called for the baby. The woman brought the baby, and they gave the girl we call Zogo, you know, they take advantage you. What got this baby? The women and children police woman kill all the people, baby. And say, who your baby? And money two women who you really trust to take your baby. She said, yes, because I only trust that this our prayer mother being in the ghetto, and I know her office, she got her office where I know I can go there, that she the one I trust to give the baby to. From 17 days old. Actually, when I think on her, I can go all around no time. I wanted to let a woman I got had a baby, take a baby. But the women and children police woman said, no. Here is this girl I honor sure. She choose you to take care of her baby. So take the baby, God will provide it definitely. And since this baby been with me, people are just been coming locally with donation and other things. Food stuff and things. She eating corn syrup and milk. Okay. So that's how I
yeah, so let me get the baby. I think we back on camera.
To gender.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So the gender ministry.
Yes. I reported the baby to gender ministry.
So the Ministry of Gender knows about the baby and what I spent their own contribution.
Okay, the how you call it, the director for women and children, the children director, you know, she gave me one dozen or pimple. I mean, I sat before, and she gave me teddy bear for her own around 26 times.
Okay. Yes. So now, why are you ready in studio here today? Why are you here? Are you here to make an SOS call?
Actually, like you already know my heart. Okay. Because to take care of baby at the time we're born is not easy. And this our time is not easy. I have the passion for these children, especially baby. Right now, we are even going at the JFK. We got two of them there. That I contacted the Senator, I don't know, Lavla or who, but her name. Yeah. She told me that she will help to free them, and we will put them to any of the rehab.
So how many of these babies you have?
Only this for now.
Only this for now.
Yeah, and the one that to JFK. Okay. 2 boys.
Okay.
How old are they?
The other one, it was around Friday when I walked Center Street. She was eating, she nearly died. She said, Mother, I dying. That's how I chat up Keke, took her to JFK, and then they asked for 2 pounds of blood and operated on her. So she born a baby Saturday. They did a C-section Saturday. Then the other one, I think about 2 weeks ago, she delivered with the other baby.
And how old is this?
This baby, the 31st made her 5 months.
5 months.
Yeah, she was born March.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, what do you need? What actually do you need?
Okay, thank you for that question. I need so many things for this baby upkeeping. I've tried, you know, I'm a businesswoman. Even though my business I have gone bankrupt. I sell this product 7-11. It was C-Glow first, but now no business all over around the world. So having this baby, and they are so much sickly with those substances that their parents can take, their mothers take, they affect them when they are born. She was very ill upon birth. We carry her to Florida. We have to pay 900 and I think 950. 9,500 to treat her. Every 2 weeks, I take her to the hospital. Even right now, she got cold. That thing they take has infection. So I need people help. People that know, that have the love of God, humanitarian, and needs their help. Yes, every 2 days, about 4 days, about her syrup and her milk. I alone cannot do it. This is one of our child in Liberia or citizen. Yes, and her mom is still in the ghetto, and this girl grandmother is in the US. I went to her great grandma, Sonia, her great grandma, smoked too. She was like making confusion with me. So I called a community leader to watch me talking to her, and she didn't give us here. I have to leave from there. So it's a challenge, great challenge. Only people can help me with the food and all that thing. Yeah, so I really need people to help me. Even Mr. Santos Wallace, if you happen to hear it, I pray that he raise some money for this baby. Yes, for upkeeping.
But you got one who you got challenged with already, and you talking about bringing in more. So how do you intend to cater to all of them?
Okay, thank you for that question. That's the reason why I'm here. If people come in, even the senator that freed those 2 babies and their mother, she said, since we came out to say no to drugs, she just became so passionate, and even at first she had been passionate about the youth. So they are arranging a rehab center, especially for the babies and their mothers. Yes, so they will come in to open a rehab center. Yes.
Okay, so those listening to you and maybe wanting to make a contribution to help out, how can they contact you? Do you have a mobile money number? What's your address? So that maybe if they have material support and whatever support they have, so that they can reach out to you. But first, let's get to know your mobile money number.
Okay, my mobile money number is the orange is 07700 25 028, and the Lone Star is 0886 632 818.
Okay.
And our office is at the Police Academy Junction, Manwater Medical Art Clinic. Right side, there is a green, and the inside of it is orange.
Okay. Yeah, you just want to repeat the number.
Okay, the number is 07700 25 028.
Okay.
And 0886 632 818.
All right. Okay. And you say your office is at Police Academy.
Yes. And we are challenged. Our office is for those of them that stay outside, because it took a lot of them to Johnsonville. Upon the prayer to all of us have been going out talking to them, they just decided to go.
Okay, I heard of that area where they normally used to have
the repatriation.
Repatriation.
Yes.
Then they're using the facility for rehab.
Yes. So those ones are outside. We trying for people to help us. You know, the children, you can get to them through there. If you cook food, they will come and listen to your counseling, preaching. So we open our office so that all of us can come together and create love for them, cook for them. We pray together and have the word of God together.
Okay, so you hearing the baby is even crying here in studio. Yeah, so Madam Emilia Kadoan has come to ask for your help to take care of this child. This child belongs to a disadvantaged youth who's still in the ghetto. She's tried her best to take her off the ghetto. But, you know, she's still determined being there. But she has this beautiful girl, you know, who Madam Kadoan, has been taking care of. And she needs your support. It could be material support. It could be financial support. Whatever the support is, she needs it from you. And she's called a number. If you want to make a financial support, you can send it through that mobile money number. Or if you have a material support, you can call her up and reach out to her office or any address shown, you know, to be able to help out this child. So I'll just give the child to you so that you can maybe try to pamper her.
Yeah. I mean, for those who want to make some material donation, I think could reach out to our office around.
Yeah. So if you can reach out to her and you want to make
out of Liberia, then you can just contact her through those.
Yeah, if you're outside of Liberia, you can contact her through the numbers. Even if you're in Liberia, you want to contact her through the numbers. I mean, that is okay. But again, if you want to maybe reach out to Spawn and just ask the receptionist for YEKEHZIE, for Sylvester Wowie, pertaining to donation to this child. What's the name of the child?
She's Lila. Lila is my heart desire, my heart satisfied.
Okay, yeah. So Lila is here in studio, a child of disadvantaged youth that was taken from her because she's still in ghetto, and it's been taken care of by Madam Emilia Kadoan. Madam Kadoan, thank you very much for the humanitarian services you've been offering that child. and also helping with drug addicted young people in the country, because I do know you. We've spoken, I think, months or if now a year.
Even Kimmy gave your certificate for your
ago.
Performance during the election.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you've been involved in this for several years now, and I think you are making an impact, and I think that's your own contribution towards the fight against illicit drug abuse in the country. Thank you very much. You just want to repeat your number once more before we take leave.
Okay, my number is 07700 25028.
Okay.
And the Lone Star is 08866321818.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Any final word before taking leave of you?
Okay, my final word is actually I've been on my mountain go. I'm on the radio. I have been going, I speak in terms of myself, going all to those graveyards. One challenge I had, one disappointment. When the children have been taken to a rehab center, you know, people will deny me of going there to talk to them, to continue this prayer with them. I tell you, it is only God can save and take a child from drug. Only God we need to fight this drug. Even though we need some medication, food, and other things, but it's an attack on we and our children. Please, I have passion so much for those children. And before those children go to any of these rehab centers, it is my...
So you take the children to the rehab centers, and then they deny you afterwards from going there, you know, to talk to them, to pray to them, to pray for them, to counsel them, and all of that.
But I don't understand, because even in the prison, you have people who go there to share the word of God. So
yes, most often, especially in Johnsonville, I would say an opening like this. We, the UNFPA, has trained us to deal with this at risk in youth. We actually need to be involved to those children in Johnsonville, because not everybody have the passion, the calling to take care of those children. You know, we know how to take care of them. So they should let us to go there, especially me when I go over there. If you're happy to go with me to Johnsonville, it would be like I'm going to care the children in. All of them, every one of them there. Mother, they are need me, mother. Because I'm definitely a rescue mother to them. It happened now. We attended our meeting the last time with the youth and sport minister, and we introduced ourselves that we there working with the children. After the youth and sport minister left, I was out because I was somehow focused on certain things and stuff happening there. Yes.
Are there things you want to speak to openly?
Yes. Like giving the children some security apparatus that own the gappos there. They will find at the children, their own is law enforcement. Let them keep away from those children. The only thing they should enforce that they shouldn't do the wrong thing, go out and all of that. But the children, they already got me skillful. They will go, please call my mother, please call my father. And it happened I want a security guy call the child mother, and the child mother said 1,200. He only gave 200 to the child. When we were going out, we saw the boy outside the gate. I asked him why. He said, mother, and my mother said 1,200 on a security main phone or LDEA main phone. Let me be exact. And he gave me only 200. The balance 1,000. He said he's going to get it on a phone.
$11.
Yes, LD. Okay. And that's it. And I went to talk about it. It brought some hard feelings among them. And even those staff that there, they called for meeting and they said a whole lot of things. And it didn't go well with me. The next day I went there, they asked me out of the fence. But yet they say I should bring my pass, even though I'm linking gender ministry send me there to do a social worker job and equally so.
Madam Emilia, thank you very much. We are out of time. We are running into another time, but thank you very much for coming. Continue to do the good job that you do for youths that are abusing illicit drugs in the country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, YEKEHZIE.
Okay, so folks, that's it. That's the voice of Madam Emilia Kadouan. Madam Kadouan is the proprietress of the From Grace to Grace Prayer and Deliverance Rehab in Police Academy. She's been here talking a lot. My name is YEKEHZIE Zobel. I've been here alongside Sylvester Wowie. Catch us up tomorrow on another edition of the Today Show. Bye-bye.